Social media and democracy. Social media and democracy? Oh, hello. Everyone has a smartphone, right? I don't think so. Well, maybe not everyone. But I still remember the time when my phone was not called smart. It was just a phone. A handphone. A mobile phone? A phone that was not attached to a landline. Yeah. The advancement of smartphones and the omnipresence of the internet have brought about substantial changes into our lives. Gone were the days when my phone made this noise whenever I tried to type a message out or trying not to eat my own tails or hit a wall when playing snakes. The rising of smartphones has aided in the rising of social media. There are so many different social media platforms now that you can like a post on Facebook, you can comment on an Instagram post, you can share a YouTube video, and so much more. Social media facilitates the relationships between the users from various different backgrounds, which results in a more resilient social structure. However, when it comes to democracy, does social media do more harm or good? Generally speaking, the answer to the question on whether social media platforms are beneficial to democracy is fairly simple. Overall, they're not just good, they're fantastic. People require information to self-govern, and they also must be able to communicate it with others. And all of those are made so much easier with the presence of social media. When democracies are operating well, social media enables us to notify one another to a plethora of issues. Optimists see social media platforms as a manifestation of the internet's liberalizing ethos. By repeating popular opinion, social media platforms have the potential to enhance democracies. Nonetheless, there is no one-size-fits-all approach in using social media. That's just a fact. In many ways, social media platforms are beneficial to democracy. But in others, they're detrimental. And since they're still evolving, they're still a work in progress. Not to mention fake news and the spreading of information cocoons, both which leads to increased fragmentation, polarization, and extremism. I mean, if you live in an information bubble, you will believe in many falsehoods and miss out learning on the many truths. And that's because you're contained in this bubble, so you only know what you know in this bubble. You don't know anything outside the bubble. And that, my friends, is a disaster for democracy. Well, nonetheless, whether for good or bad, the various players that use social media platforms are taking advantage of the unparalleled concentration of information power that all these platforms have acquired throughout the years. And ultimately, social media can have a beneficial impact or even negative impacts. It can be a liberating tool that spreads information and knowledge, but it can also be a suppressive tool to spread distorted information and fake news. Yes, grassroots movements and freedom fighters can use social media platforms. But so can authoritarian regimes. As they say, there are always two sides to a coin. Always. No, I actually don't have a coin with me. But yeah, that's all from me. And thank you for listening.